Hello, I'm Tim Simpson, Department Chair for Foundational and Graduate Studies in Education at Morehead State University. I'm also the Director of the MSU Doctoral Program and Professor of Education with a specialization in the history and philosophy of education. The title of my short presentation today is, What Good is a Residential College like Morehead State? It's common today to hear questions like, what is the value of higher education? As you know, costs continue to rise in higher education, and this leads some to ask, is higher education worth the cost? These kinds of questions have intensified of late with the sudden shift to remote learning and higher education as a result of the coronavirus pandemic. Morehead State, like many residential colleges, moved to online learning for the health and safety of our community, and rightly so. Now, if you believe that higher education is only about the transfer of information or only about gaining competency and skills, then there's no real loss in remote learning. In fact, if you hold that belief, then you're probably inclined to also believe there's little reason for residential colleges. You might ask, why not go remote all the time? Indeed, there are some good reasons for remote learning. It increases access for students, it's convenient, and some courses focused on transferring information or skill competency are well suited to the online environment. What is more, with the likely innovations that come from this massive online education experiment and the growing capacity of higher education to teach remotely, we may begin to wonder what good is a residential college. Why send my son or daughter off to live in a college? While I admit that I'm learning many new strategies for remote teaching, I believe this is a moment to remind ourselves of the value of a residential college. It is unique, important, and worth preserving despite the cost. So what is the value of a residential college? In short, it's the beauty of humans and the magic of human interaction. It comes in various magnitudes and multiple ways. Some ways are obvious. Nursing students need patients. Teacher education students need students in classrooms. Biology, chemistry, physics students need labs and faculty to oversee the labs for instruction and safety. Some ways are less obvious but important. Some students need individual attention and immediate feedback. While remote learning may work well for mature, self-motivated students, it does not work as well for those that aren't. Some students need more attention and guidance from a teacher in the present. Sometimes you need to sit across the table from a student and work line by line through an essay. The residential college provides that individual supportive attention. Sometimes students need to be challenged. Have you ever noticed that you tend to look at news websites that you agree with, maybe more than others? In the online environment, while more ideas may be available, we're nudged less and less to investigate different ideas. In the classroom, we can't hide from ideas different from our own. People talk, people differ. You encounter different ideas and must grapple with them. Challenging yourself through conversation, sometimes disagreement, is a path to maturity, learning, and perspective. And this happens in a classroom. Through human engagement, we form attachments to place. We form affiliations based on ideas and aspirations, and we form friendships and loves. This often happens in unexpected and unplanned ways. How often does our best friend or partner come from sitting next to them accidentally, in lunch or in class or through a group project? And how often do we find a love for music, chemistry, philosophy, mathematics, agriculture, through a class to fill our schedule, but we soon learned that this teacher was special. He or she shared his or her love for a topic, shared their enthusiasm for a subject, and it sort of took in us as well, and we became enamored and in love as well. Higher education is not solely about efficient learning, but rather profound learning. And profound learning is learning about yourself, the world, and the meaning and wonder of it all. And we do this through human conversation, laughing together, crying together, wondering together, questioning together. We do this with other humans. And we do this through a shared study of great ideas with great minds, searching for meaning and purpose. And we do all of this through human interaction at a residential college like Morehead State. Students, we miss you. I miss you. I hope to see you on campus in the fall. Until then, stay safe, healthy, and go Eagles.